Stencil-it. If I can find my samples, I will show you. So should be a white one here somewhere. Oh, here we go. This one here. Okay, so these are made using this Stamp-it-Stencil-it. So if you look at it, it has the stamp and the stencil in the same package. You can use the stamp with the flourishes on top, 2 flourishes on top, or 1, so just turn it over. So that's one difference. You can also use it this way, vertically. Okay. So the idea for this came from my originals, which were these. So we did an uppercase and a lowercase, and the reason I did this was I wanted an easy way to stencil things and have an alphabet that was easy to use. And this one also has numbers on it, and then this one has punctuations. So my idea was, a lot of times kids have unique spellings for their name. You can't go to a store and buy them something, but you can make them a card, or I did a little onesie, or you can do a child's t-shirt. And if you use archival ink, it's permanent when it's dry. Oh. So that onesie can be washed a million times and it's going to be just fine. So these were our originals, and then this was the next one that came out. But this one is all, these originals will also work with the newer one. So the letters are all sized to fit in that label area. So I'll show you how it works, because it's a little bit different because it has this rotating window.
This way you don't have to have like a gazillion hello, happy birthday things. You can keep it in one place.
Well, we did this one, and this was like so hugely popular. We just came out with a newer one for this show too. That's brand new for this show. And that was it.
Is that the other one I got?
Yeah, so this one does not have a stamp because you don't need it. You already have it here. So these are just extra sentiments that fit here. And then I did some little berries that fit in the area, you know, wherever you want to put them, and it's at a different shaped heart. So I'll show you how that works. So you can stamp in any color, obviously. So I've done it. I mean, you can stamp this, you can emboss it too. I mean, there's tons of options of what you want to do, but I'll just show you a simple one done in black. I like to do a little loop with my painter's tape, put that on my craft sheet. That's going to hold that in place. So when I get my stencil ready, nothing's going to be moving around. It's just easier to use that way.
Didn't think of that either.
Yeah, it's simple. And that little piece of tape, if I don't lose it, I could use it all day long.
Oh, there's two.
But I'll probably lose it, so I'm not going to worry about that. This is Garden Patina. This is one of the newer colors. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. So I get my blending tool inked. Okay, and then I'll choose my sentiment. Now before you do that, you kind of want to think about what you have planned for your card. Okay, so you can center it, you can have it to the left, to the right. I knew I was going to put some embellishments here, so I have my sentiment all the way to the left. Same thing on this one. There's another sample here somewhere. I think over here.
That stamp is so cute.
Yeah, it is, and it's a great for backgrounds. And you can see I just misted my spray over that. Not good. Okay.
We didn't notice.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So here's how it works. Decide, okay, I'm going to get my stencil in place. Now all I have to do is line it up against the bottom line here, right? So that fits in here good. This is where a clean stencil comes into play, because if your stencil is full of paint, you can't see through it. So that's, not everybody cleans their stencils, but I like to for that reason, because like I said, if you can't see through here, you can't line it up. Makes sense?
Do you drop them in soapy water or something? Or?
I'm stenciling with archival ink, so it's waterproof ink, so I have to use rubbing alcohol to clean it.
Oh, okay.
So just alcohol swab, little bottles, alcohol wipes, whatever you want to do. So I have my sentiment where I want it. I just move the rotating window in place. Oops, I got a fuzz ball there. Cleaning it. I'll put this on here. Once I have it in place, okay, I'll just hold it down, move the rotating window in place. Okay, I'm going to put a post-it note over here. I really don't have to, but if you want to be extra careful, you can. And then this is sized to use with the Ranger blending tool. So all you have to do is press down, twist, and turn, and nothing's going to go on your background. So that's why that rotating window is that size.
Nice.
So press down, twist, and turn, and that's going to put the ink through the stencil. You can take your time if you want to and do each, and I've done this before, but it takes a while to do each one in a different color, like for a child's card. That's really cute. And just move your Post-it note around, that's all you have to do. So there's my take care. Oh, it's that simple. So that's how they
remember
work.
that. Get that tape.
And they all work exactly the same way. And like I said, these large letters and the lowercase, they all fit. So if I wanted to do a vertical sentiment, I could turn it that way too. I like it with this thing on the bottom. I don't know why, but. And then I can just put, and all my letters will fit in there. So a lot of different ways to use it. And then all these, the round stencils all work together. And then you can also take the stencils and use different words. So I think on this one here, I use sending from one. And then when I do best wishes, best wishes from another one. So, and you can also do your sentiments vertical, you know, kind of space them out however you want to. So they have been really popular. There's also a million rubber stamps that you probably already have that will fit in that label area. So if you want to stamp something in there, that'll work too. You can also use the stencils without the big stamp. So you can do a happy birthday card, hello card, you know, without that. So that's the original, and then this is the add, and this is the add-on.
I have a question. Is the original always that design, or are there other rubber stamps with?
No, I only have one.
Just the one?
This is new, yes.
Okay.
Yep, I just did one.
Good.
How did you do that?
And then we did the second stencil, so we have more options for the words, but you don't need another stamp. So I wanted everything to work.